We are live. We are live. We are live.
Mm-hmm. Lucky Bet, Kevin Estebar, Brian O'Callahan. So I just purchased a 3rd edition Dark Eldar and an Eldar army from a friend. About 1,000+ points a piece. Wish me luck. Ooh, sweet. Jason M. Hey, everyone. It's Charlie, that's DMA. Henry Maxey, hello. Minecraft Mail, hi there. Chris House, I'm changing my username to Squat Dong. Oh, Squat Dong.
Everybody loves a good squat dong. Yeah, that's a EOB classic right there.
Mr. Hobby Man Canada 2, I can't attend stream tonight, guys. Sorry. And yet you are here.
Thank you. Monitor. Sup dongs.
Sup dongs! Calzarok, first for call, cod piece. Henry Miguel, my first free night in weeks. Naked Apes, woo! Hello, everyone. Captain Blue, battle reports went tomorrow, actually. We're really excited. Okay, so you guys are the first to hear about this. Battle reports are coming out tomorrow. We've been working on this for a while. We're very excited. You'll see the first battle report tomorrow.
Exactly.
1595, rawr. Shangron, ding dong.
You're a ding dong. Just want to be rude. Sorry.
That was neat. Hey, EonsBattle, discovered you a few days ago, and my goodness, what incredible work. I've watched roughly 40 videos. Nice.
Damn.
And that is only a fraction of our true potential.
This is true. ENH, my biggest takeaway from the last video was what everyone doesn't wear a large oversized cod piece. Yeah, I mean I usually do, but I've decided to tone it down a little bit. Seems a little much, you know. Azure Shake 9000, those look like Battlefleet Gothic ships.
A little bit, yeah. Battlefleet Gothic got some neat stuff. Now it's time to paint the flesh.
Leash.
The Eldar flesh.
Flash flash.
Flesh. There was this fake, not fake nature documentary, but it was like it was called The Future is Wild. It was on the Discovery Channel. It was really good, and it was looking at like what animals would evolve into after like a certain number of hundreds of millions of years in the future, and one of them was a flying fish called a flish.
That's really clever.
It's really good, right? Flish.
Oh my gosh.
Because it was a flying fish.
That's insanely clever.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, my mind is blown. I've never heard something so clever. Oops. CJW Productions, they're so pink.
Pink.
They are. They are. You're so pink.
Mm-hmm. Penguin666, did anybody else see where the new Necromunda Mini also has a cod piece painted in gold? It's starting to become a pattern. Yeah. Cesar Garcia played me a boring game of Kill Team on Wednesday. Opponent succeeded in the second turning point because my Harlequins were kicking butt. Vet Guard versus Void Dancer Trope. Ooh, I could see that being a tough matchup. Vet Guard are good though. I think hopefully when he conceded, you guys played another game or two.
I bet that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Just gonna be honest there.
Kina Kanona, speculative evolution is fun. That's why All Tomorrows was a fad. All Tomorrows is an excellent book. I also like, I think, Dougal Dixon's book, Afterman, and his follow-up book, Man After Man, which he considers like an abomination, but I really liked it. It's very upsetting. Drone, I really want to get a Retro Hammer model, 3rd edition, 2nd edition, but I can't find anything on eBay. Either I'm dumb or I'm looking in the wrong place. Help. You probably have better luck if you just look up like Warhammer Space Marines metal than you will looking up like 3rd edition Space Marine. Because technically the editions are all like fake, or every edition is considered like the one true edition of Warhammer. And things aren't really broken up into 1st edition, 2nd edition, 3rd edition.
The real edition was 5th edition.
It was. Severin GW, is there any chance you might cover more on the Middle Earth game? The rules have been praised for ages as being Games Workshop's finest. New miniatures have been around, and a new starter set is on the horizon. Probably not. We're not huge fans of Lord of the Rings. I like Lord of the Rings. I've seen the movies a bunch of times. I've read The Hobbit, but
I don't care about it at all. I've seen the movies and they're whatever. And if that hurts your childhood, I don't care.
The Shy Guy 489, you were right. X-Wing is very fun. X-Wing is very fun. Solo Uno, have you played Spore, Jay? I know of Spore. I actually never played it, but it looks like a lot of fun.
Oh, I played it. Spore?
Spore.
Like
like the little evolution game.
Yeah, I played it. It's pretty fun. I played it when I was younger. Couldn't tell you much about it.
Caleb Prince just first stream, just finished building a Primaris Impulsor tank, and it was pain. Neat. Haven't gotten any of those Primaris vehicles yet.
Henry Maxey, have you not read the Lord of the Rings books? No, I'm
Nope.
not a nerd.
Are they a lot like the movies? Because I've seen the movies.
They're nothing like the movies. They're better.
That's my impression of somebody that likes Lord of the Rings.
Pushes up glasses aggressively.
How many people do you think that watch these streams wear glasses?
Probably 100%.
Yeah. I mean, I wear contacts because I'm a Chad, but yeah, I'm sure most people do. Beam Entertainment, what are your thoughts on tater tots? I'm eating them.
I like a tater tot. I like a little tot of tater. Little tater action.
All right. I do wear glasses. I don't wear glasses. I have glasses. I do wear glasses. All right, so we got a poll of 4 people. Drone. All right, everybody with glasses, raise your hand.
Nick Arias should do a repulsor executioner. It's pretty cool and chunky. Drop off a bunch of aggressors right in their face. Yeah.
Henry Maxey, books are always better than the movies unless it's Star Wars.
I've never read one of the novelizations. Whenever I say I'm not that big a fan of Revenge of the Sith, people always say that the novelization fixes it. And I'm like, well, yeah, but the novelization isn't the movie. Sometimes I don't know if that's always true that the book is better than the movie. The Michael Crichton Jurassic Park, I really like the book, but I also really like the movie, and they're very different. I think they're both excellent. Lost World is not very good. I think I like the Lost World movie a lot more than the Lost World book. Matthew, you've just finished my Titan, and I love how it turned out. Sweet! Jason M., why eat tater tots when you can have dinosaur-shaped potato nuggets? That's a good question.
This is a good question.
Monitor, I hate Star Wars movies and the books are dope. Yeah. Oh, I read this one really good Star Wars book. That it was set on a Sith planet in the Old Republic, and basically a zombie virus broke out. Oh, what was it called? Gosh, I don't remember. It wasn't bad though. It wasn't Death Troopers. That's a different kind of zombie book. I'm not sure. I don't hate all the Star Wars movies, just the ones Jar Jar is not in. I agree. The Shy Guy 489, do you ever use Hero Forge? I've never bought from them, but I actually really like going on the Hero Forge website and using it. It's really fun to play around with. Big Daniel, do you hear that Games Workshop is bringing back the Rogue Trader Kill Team, and are you going to get them? I heard that they were going to release rules for them in the Kill Team Annual. I didn't hear that they were going to sell them again. The Euclidean Star Striders and the Gellerpox Infected. I kind of like the Gellerpox Infected, but I don't know if I like either of them enough to pick them up. Jason Alaska, the Darth Bane trilogy was decent. I always hear that. I read the first Bane book, and I really didn't like it. It kind of read very for kids a little bit. I don't know. I know that the Darth Bane books are beloved, but I really couldn't get into the first one. CJW Productions Hero Forge is the unofficial sequel to Spore. Ah, the more you know.
It's true.
Bah.
Mm-hmm.
Is driving in Canada too. I could attend the stream. I just needed a shower.
Mm.
People that watch the stream are not allowed to shower.
No.
You gotta keep up the stereotype. The stereotype is EOB fans are disgusting, I guess. Maybe nerds in general.
Do you think that the Dark Eldar purchase their pants ripped up, or they rip them up themselves to be cool?
I think they're purchased.
Yeah, probably.
They go to Ripped R Us or whatever.
Culture Wars Diplomacy, which would you abuse more, Force Choke or Suggestion? Like Jedi Mind Trick? Well, the Jedi Mind Trick doesn't work on Toydarians, so obviously it's trash tier power. I mean, Force Lightning is pretty cool. You can just zap stuff. That would be like maybe you get an electric car and then you can just zap it to give it power. Damn Legion, how would you convert Kit Bash a rogue trader? Keep up the good work. Well, rogue traders are kind of like, they're like ship captains, so probably a little bit like piratey, but not like super piratey. They're not pirates. Well, maybe a big hat and a peg leg. I would try to make mine look like Barbossa, even though he was a pirate from Pirates of the Caribbean. Man, the 3 Pirates of the Caribbean movies are amazing. All 3 of them. They're really good.
Shangran, I shower twice per month, or when I start to stick to things. I respect it. Flipping to 88 booty pirates.
Buddy. Biggie Booty, why did you pick the Black Templar as your second army? Because they look cool. Nick Harris, there's a Godzilla novel I recommend called Godzilla Returns by Mark Crestini. Not very deep, but has the scenes such as Godzilla being immolated in napalm, going underwater, and coming up still on fire. The Shy Guy 489, what do you think about Warhammer Adventures? Haven't read any. They're for little kiddos, so I'm sure they're great for little kiddos. I think I'm in a slightly different demographic. I wanna read cartoon comic books for adults.
Right. I respect it. Biggie booty, does size matter? For the squat dong, it does.
Mm-hmm.
Squat dong. Jason M. I don't shower. I have bubble baths with Games Workshop scented candles while listening to Baldmort.
Yeah.
Pretty sick.
Friends, I painted a mini for a painting contest today. A super cool Roman-themed guy. Threw him on a sculpted mosaic base and hit him with purple brass, white silver, and green energy bits. Ooh, cool. Severin TW, you are probably joking about his name, but the new Glorfindel and Elrond miniatures are not attractive painting projects for you. Those are Lord of the Rings guys? They're just guys. Eh. Like, I could paint a guy, or I could paint, like, a hot pink leather-clad elf with a giant double-ended, like, hatchet flying on a space hoverboard. Or a guy. Just like a guy who's, like, wearing, like, a cloak.
Why do you hate guys so much?
Culture Wars Diplomacy, do you think rival factions on 40k are like Klingons? They try to kill each other, all die, then go to the same bars and party all night. Mm-hmm. Well, that definitely doesn't happen. That they all hang out afterwards.
Flipping to do it at 88. I personally cry in the shower because my body sickens me. Jeez. I just like that.
Henry Mexi, favorite kill team faction. I really like the Kroot. I like the Intercessor Space Marines. I really like the Incursors and the Assault Intercessors. What else have I played a bunch of? Oh, the Sisters Novitiates. I really like the Sisters of Battle Novitiates. They're pretty good. I really want to give All Stealth Suit a try. Tau All Stealth Suit. Grizzly and Andre, if you both painted a Chaos Marine army, what chapter would you paint? Technically, the Chaos aren't broken up into chapters; they're broken up into legions and warbands. And I have a bunch of Chaos. I have a Chaos kill team that's Night Lords, so I would keep going with the Night Lords. And Nick has some Thousand Suns, so he would probably go with the Iron Hands.
Exactly. You nailed it.
Nick Aris, I'd love to see you make a sick diorama for Gandalf fighting the Balrog. That would be great to honor the best moment in the whole series. That's the best moment? I mean, I feel like that happens pretty quick, like really early on. What's the best moment? I don't know. A lot of the big battles start kind of blend together. When the evil tower Sauron, when it like crumbles, that's pretty cool. Droon, I've never read Warhammer Adventures, but it better have a part where the kids accidentally get stepped on by a Centurion. I hope so.
That is part of it.
Mm-hmm. You have every issue, I believe, right?
Yes.
Mm.
I have my mommy read it to me before I go to bed.
Beam Entertainment, since there's a black bar over Saturday for the stream tomorrow, does that mean no stream tomorrow? Yes, no live stream tomorrow.
Or for a while.
Yeah.
On Saturdays. Steven, correct Nick. My mom reads it to you before bed. That's not the only thing that she does to me before bed.
Tucks you in.
Yep.
Gets you a glass of water.
It's very nice of her, and I really appreciate it. Please tell your mom thanks for me.
Ooh, Sonk, going to a tournament at my friendly local game store tomorrow. Wish me luck. Good luck. Culture Wars Diplomacy, which is worse world to live in, Age of Sigmar, 40k. I mean, 40k by far. Age of Sigmar is not that bad. I mean, like, you know, the evil one, so everything's a little rough around the edges, but there's some just, you know, just people living their lives.
Yeah, stay out of the way, and you're gonna be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Biggie Booty, thoughts on Gloomspite Gits? Hate them, they're bad.
I think they're pretty cool. Probably gonna start a Gloomspite Gets army.
That's a joke because I have Gloomspite Gits.
I like the order. I like all the good guys.
Yeah, you like the losers. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Steven, you should paint some more Craft World Eldari, Jay.
Maybe.
That means
I don't
no.
have any. I really like the Warwalker. I'd love to do something with that. Love that model. I think a bunch of the Eldar stuff just went last chance to buy. A bunch of old stuff. I don't remember if it went last chance to buy or range rotation, like this thing they're doing where they're pretending like they might actually sell this old stuff sometime in the future. I mean, they actually do the range rotation apparently for Lord of the Rings, but somehow I feel like they'll probably just come out with new kits for 40k. They'll make a lot more money with less work. Jason Alaska, I have a nice Stormcast Dragon Rider army. It's one of my favorite things I have ever painted. Sweet! Ooh, that reminds me of Aragon by Christopher Paolini. I really like those books.
Biggie Booty, I'm gonna start a Gloomspite Git, so yeah, wish me luck.
Yeah! Good luck. I like the Gloom Spites. They're fun. Keeping it 2-88, saving money for the next Kill Team box. Oh, that box is so cool! It's so cool! I just want to play on that terrain. I want to build the breachers. I want to slide open them doors.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's gonna like cost an action to open a door, and so it might be fun to like close the door on your enemy. There's so many cool things that could happen.
And for the sweet, sweet price of $300.
It could be. Who knows? I don't think I think it might. There's a chance it'll be the same as the Warcry box, and I don't think the Warcry box was too bad. Ooh, I also got to see the Warcry terrain in person. It's actually really big. Like those trees are a good size.
Aaron Ferguson. Good luck with Gloomspite, except expect to lose, as we kind of suck.
But you do have the blessings of the moon.
This is true.
The moon spoke to me. Only once. Ah, it's a cool little trailer.
Yeah, it is. Oh, it is really cool.
Way better than the Squat trailer. Remember the Squat trailer where just one guy? It was like a joke.
They didn't try.
I mean, it was sort of also like the April Fool's Day joke, though.
Ha! I got got. That's the joke. April Fool's is really good because only one person thinks it's funny. There's only one person's in on it.
Jesse Lepin, when I start building my Drukhari, I will not make all the mistakes that I made on my sisters. They taught me so much. I painted all my husband's Necrons as well. They are much easier to paint. Yeah, that is kind of how armies are. Is whatever your first army is, your second army is much better. Daniel Jury. Oh no, the return of Silly Doors. Well, at least the Silly Doors look really cool. Waffles Enjoyer. The problem with big trees is that it's vertical and useless for gameplay. Well, yeah, but then they built like little tree houses to go in the trees, and so you can stand on those. Also, like, I think looking cool is a good enough reason usually.
Right. You also have to remember that Warcry doesn't really have guns.
Yeah.
That's a big thing. Alex Gilmore, Jay and Nick, do you guys think Tau is a good starting army?
Yeah, any faction is a good starting army. There really isn't such a thing as a starting army. It's just whichever one you start with. They're all the same. The only thing that matters is which one you think is the coolest. St. Lou Antonin. That's why my start army is Battle Sisters, and my second one is Battle Sisters, but in purple. I'm gonna do that 88. I hope it was all a joke with the squats, but no, we got a horrible, overrated faction. I don't know if they're overrated. I think they're a lot. Most people are kind of whatever on them. Like, they're cool, but
Yeah. Squats. Casual's diplomacy. And down with the Empire, long live the orcs.
The orcs. I like the orcs. They're just fun. They're just living their best lives.
And Ferguson, it's time to announce the competition. Oh yeah, we forgot about that.
Yeah,
So,
we'll do it later.
next week.
Boy, if you guys knew the day we've had.
This is true. We mostly were not in this state for today. That's what I'm going to say. Very wild. So we'll try to do it on Monday.
Nick Ayers, I can't wait to see what the squat huge centerpiece model ends up as. That is true. Everything they've shown off like is normal. They haven't shown off anything like weird and wacky yet.
Steven, do you guys have a P.O. box? Not yet, but we will. We will one day. There's so much.
Mm-hmm.
We'll fill everyone in at some point on the last 5 months of our lives.
Yeah.
How wild it's been.
Alex Gilmore, I went through a phase of wanting to collect every army except Slanesh. What you got against Slanesh? Frank Glown, I'm working on a 2,000 point Templar army. How many chaplains should I be using? Well, using like playing in game, I can't imagine you could fit more than 2 in a standard army. How many you should own? 30. Mighty Cat, first stream of yours. Just recently got into minis. Only made 2 so far. Sweet! Waffle Enjoyer, I want every army but Nurgle, because Nurgle is gross. Nurgle is gross. That's why I like him.
You're gross.
Alice Gilmore, the reason I don't like Slash is because my brain is too innocent for that.
Oh, your brain. Biggie Booty. Nurgle is gnarly, not gross. This is true.
I need to work on my Nurgles. I don't know how many points of Nurgle I have. Maybe near 1,000. Probably like to get it to around 2,000. I kind of want to get some of the flying guys, the plague drones, because I saw some today and they're actually pretty big and cool. Obviously with the lawnmower attachment. Devin Duar, playing my first proper 40k game with my friend tomorrow. Currently painting a bunch of Necrons for it. There is so much metal. Yeah!
That's YT. So Star Trek is the best sci-fi series, right, guys?
I don't know about the best. I really like Star Trek. It's hard to say what the best is, because so many of them are different. Like, there's Star Wars, Star Trek, there's also, like, Isaac Asimov, and, like, some really cool old stuff. There's a really cool book called, like, Old Man's War. It's hard to pick, a best. And then you've got, like, grim, dark sci-fi, like, movies like Pandorum, or what's the one with the ship that went into hell? Event Horizon.
I like making a elevator in Terraria.
Yeah. It's hard to just declare one victor.
One of the saddest things in Terraria is when you make a elevator and then you jump all the way down it and then you don't, like, you know, you have water at the bottom or something and you hit the bottom and you die.
Yeah.
Or if you don't have any tools to, like, hold you to the side. And then you have to go back and get all your shit.
St. Lou Antonin, the day you paint a retro demonettes with crab clamps on video, I will cry of laugh, buddy. I painted a retro demonette on Seeker Steed. It was the Juan Diaz demonettes though, so they didn't have the crab claws. I think the Juan Diaz were first, and then they made the crab claw. I can't remember I think the crab claw ones were first. And then came the Juan Diaz, just naked ladies. And then they went back to crab claws with the plastics. That people are either love or hate. So idea is EOB ever seen Stargate? Nope.
No.
Is that the one where they had P90s, like the little submachine guns, and they had a big gate? That was I guess the Stargate. That's right. Star Wars is more fun. Star Trek is better narratively. I feel like that's like a very humble brag. It's like, oh, this painting is cute, and then this painting is it is just so moving and deep. Like Star Trek has some unbelievably amazing episodes and lots of stinkers. Matt the Cheese Man, they cut Event Horizon really heavily and lost all of the footage they cut. Outrageous. I think what they ended up with is still pretty darn good. Alex YT, you'll love Stargate. It is the P90 sci-fi, but it's so much fun.
Alex Gilmer, I have no one to play Warhammer 40k with. Go to the local store. See if there's any game nights. There better be. I mean, that's bad. If there isn't, then nobody's playing.
Let's see if they do any events.
You could get, like, maybe a really small second army. Maybe try to get a friend to come and play with you. Van, local stores smell like cheese.
Problem?
Alex Gilmore, there's only one Warhammer store nearby. Perfect.
Yeah.
But most people don't have any.
No.
It's not too bad. And also, I mean, you could just, if there's any other game stores, just in general.
Yeah, look up game stores, board game stores.
See if there's any Facebook groups in your local area. It's hard to answer that question sometimes because you could live in Chicago or you could live in the middle of nowhere, Wyoming.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard to know. Dylan Wilson, I have at least 5 within 3 hours distance. Perfect. One can only hope.
Grizzly Andre, are you going to do a Dark Eldar army, or is this just a little group for you fancy painting? I think it might become a little army. I wouldn't mind. I have these Hellions. I have some witches. I wouldn't mind getting a couple more kits. And then one day I'll get the Tantalus from Forge World. I really like the Tantalus. One of my all-time favorite models. The Nerd Gamer 2020, what is the best way to grow 2 armies at once? I guess you get kits for the 2 armies and you bounce back and forth.
Shane Ground, make a big sign and wear it around saying 40k player needs opponent.
Yeah!
It's a good idea.
I think Uncle Adam created an app. Maybe look into that. I don't know if it's still going on or not, but I want to say he created an app where it's like a Craigslist but for games.
Lonely nerds seeking other lonely nerds to play games with.
Van, Amazon has better prices than Games Workshop's page for some reason. Well, yeah, I mean, that's what Amazon does.
Right. And I believe a lot of that stuff is people, there's like game stores that sell on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
So some game stores do have better prices than Games Workshop.
Yeah. Roll, I saw myself in the background of your Adepticon video. Ah, cool. I mean, if anybody was at Adepticon, that might not be a bad little game to play. See if you can spot either yourself or things or people you recognize from the day. Alice Coffin, I live in a small city in Mexico, and Warhammer is very niche, but I've been making a Facebook group and running Kill Team. Sweet! So
There you
you're
go.
crushing it.
That's all you can do, and that's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, got to do it. Because I bet a lot of people, well, not a lot, but I think more people than you'd expect are into it if you show them what it is.
Mm-hmm. Wilhelm Nordenskjöld. If you don't live within 20 minutes of a Warhammer store, it's time to move.
Bam!
Shangran, for an opponent, I would prefer if they were not my friend. Joshua Farrington, are you just encouraging stalking with the Adepticon spotting thing? Yes. You can actually see Nick a little bit in Ninjon's Adepticon video.
Exactly.
I'm too short. I was underneath the crowd.
You can also see me in our Adepticon video in the elevator.
Yes. The reflections.
The reflections.
Drone.
Grizzly.
Instead of driving to Warhammer store, live there.
Exactly. Grizzly Andre. Oh no, what if I live 30 minutes? Within 30 minutes. You gotta move 10.
Mm-hmm.
Move 10.
Matthew Cheese Man, drive faster?
There you go.
That's not a bad move.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, break the law.
Desi Lepin, I don't think there are many Warhammer stores in Canada. I don't know. Mini Wargaming is in Canada. The Wargaming Bunker. There might not be a lot of Warhammer stores, but I'm sure there's still game stores. HAN80AN. Have you met any of the other YouTubers like Ninja, Miniac, Squidmar, Midwinter, Goobs? I think we've met or spoken to all of them.
Right. We have not met in person, Squidmar or Midwinter.
We met Squidmar.
Not in person.
Or not Squidmar, sorry. I got confused for a second. Yeah, not Squidmar. Yeah. We've met all the American losers.
Yeah. Yeah, for some reason, everyone lives within 5 hours of each other.
Mm-hmm.
Except for Goobs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he lives in southern Canada.
I get it.
Jason M. Hobby stores aren't huge in Canada. I'm near a big city, so local game store is 30 to 40 minutes away. A little rough, but that's not the end of the world. You know, maybe you make plans with people to meet there. Get a couple of games in on a weekend or something.
Yeah, that's not that bad. I mean, I mean, what do you want it to be? Next to you?
Mm-hmm. I mean, we drive almost 2 hours to the gaming store we like.
Yeah, that's true. Hashtag Valhalla Hobbies.
Yeah.
Everybody. They have an online store. You can just buy from there. And you know what else you can buy? A subscription to our Patreon, because we're going to be switching over to our Patreon only stream right now. It's pretty sick. But yeah, we had a bunch of videos out this week. Make sure you go watch them. And we're going to be doing our Patreon stream if you want a little bit more. And you can actually talk to us with your voice on Discord during the stream. We all hop into a room and just chit-chat. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But we'll be back with another stream on Monday at 9 p.m. Central. So join us for that.
Alrighty, everybody, except for the
on that
patrons,
note-
who we'll see in just a few minutes on Discord. Good night.
Good night.